guys, what's up? It's Joe Raiti from Raiti's Rides. We're back where it all started. This is the first parking lot, that undisclosed location where we started filming press fleet vehicles here on Raiti's Rides. And of course, I'm standing next to my 2020 Shelby GT350R, that Heritage Edition. And why are we here? We are here because it is the day we are at 500,000 subscribers in the Raiti's Rides family. But before we go any further, let's talk a little bit about what's going on. So it all started October 22nd of 2017. After years of Lori telling me that I should start a channel, a YouTube channel, talking about my passion for cars, my knowledge about cars, and everything that goes with it, I finally made the leap. It was all for fun, having a good time. Still a lot of fun, of course, but now we have so many more members to the Raiti's Rides family. This Shelby GT350R is one of the milestones, so many of them along the way, that we got to share. We worked for this together and we're able to go jump through the hoops, get the allocation, pick up the car, and then be able to experience it together. But what I want to do with this little review is we're here to celebrate, and some people might set off fireworks, some people might go buy a big cake, maybe a big massive Twinkie, and just gorge on it and just make themselves sick. What we're gonna do here on Raiti's Rides is we're gonna go for a ride in the Shelby. We're gonna talk about more of those milestones, more of the people that we really have to acknowledge that made this all possible, especially all of you. And then of course, we're going big, we're going on throttle to really just ring in not only the 500K, but that next major milestone, the next big step, the 1 million subscriber mark. So if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's hop in to my Shelby and go for a little spin. All right, guys, if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's fire up that Voodoo engine. Guys, here we are in the Shelby, and I just want to take a few minutes here and kind of just share the drive, but also talk more about what this means to me, what it means to Lori, and I know what it means to all of you guys to hit that 500,000 subscriber mark. So many great moments, really. I mean, the Shelby is probably one of the most memorable things in my life that I will take on forever and keep in my mind forever. But it's just, there's a bunch of other things too. For example, when I started the channel back in October of 2017, that same month, later, it was like 2 weeks later, after I started the channel, I found out that Ridgewood High School, the high school that I had been teaching at for about 17 years, almost 18 years, was being shut down. And the county and the district, of course, had a plethora of different reasons why they were doing that. And it set me in a tailspin. You know, hearing that information after I dedicated my life, not only to my students each and every year, but also to that institution of a school, it really did something to me. But being able to go to car events on the weekends, like I had always done, it took on something a little bit different once I started the channel. Having that outlet to really showcase my passion for cars, what I love about cars, what I know about cars. And I never thought in a million years that this would be happening. There's still many days, even like today, driving in the Shelby, sharing, talking about 500,000 strong in the Raiti's Rides family. It really feels surreal. But just having this opportunity to really live out a dream. I mean, a dream that I never thought was even a dream that I had. I mean, I know I love cars. I've always been around cars ever since I was a kid, and my dad owned his mechanic shop, but there was no YouTube back when I was in school. The internet was still a new thing. So it's really cool what technology has allowed me to do, and definitely has allowed us to share when it comes to Raiti's Rides, when it comes to all the cars and all the great things that we could bring to you. And I think that is something that really has surprised me is you know, all the stories people contact me about, especially now with the pandemic going on. It's taken on a totally different life, but hearing about how, hey Joe, the channel is what really gets me through each and every day. I love hearing about the cars, seeing the cars. I feel like I'm with you. And when the pandemic started, you know, many of you were like, hey, I'm locked down, but thank you for continuing to bring the cars. And we were doing it all in a safe way to keep it going. But it's just unbelievable. I mean, just driving here with you guys and having the opportunities to do what we do. And it hasn't been easy. I know that there are people that have seen our growth. Because if you think about it, 2 years ago to the day almost, we were around 60,000 subscribers. When I went to the New York Auto Show in 2019, we were around 50,000 subscribers. So it's just mind-blowing to think about how we were able to grow the channel. And obviously, there's a lot of hard work behind the scenes. But it's not just hard work for me, it's hard work from everybody. I think the person that I obviously have to thank the most is Lori. My wonderful wife, Lori, the videographer extraordinaire, the camera queen. She does so much behind the scenes and has helped me business sense wise to be able to do this with her together and share this with you on a regular basis. And it was hard. I mean, it was hard teaching full-time. Yeah, I have the summers off, but teaching full-time and continuously going out there, getting the content, editing the videos, and of course the most important thing to this day is answering the comments. So thank you, Lori, for believing in me. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for, of course, being my best friend and my partner in life, but my partner here on Raiti's Rides, and for allowing us to be able to share our car passion. You know, I was able to share my car passion with her when we first met, and now the two of us are able to share our car passion with all of you, and that's what makes it extra special. All right, guys, here we are. This is for 500K and another 500,000 to go to get to that 1 million subscriber mark, but we got plenty to celebrate with 500K. If you're ready, I'm ready. On throttle, here we go. Yeah! Nice. She's humming. Woo! Love the sound of that voodoo. God, I love this car. Nice. 8,250. So let's talk about some of the milestones. Obviously, we talked about the Shelby. There's so many there. Going to all the auto shows, doing the meet and greets. You know, the last time the Chicago Auto Show in 2020 happened, that was the last show before the pandemic. We had about 100 people show up that were fans. They drove a couple hours. Some drove even a little further than that to be there. The celebrations at Walker Ford. We got the 500K coming up May 2nd. If you're in the area or if you can make it, please be there. It's a Sunday, 10 to 12, car gathering, giveaways. We got a big screen TV we're giving away. We're going to be celebrating live Q&A at the end of the month, so stay tuned for that. But I think another big milestone definitely was when I got to not only meet Mario Andretti, but also ride with Mario Andretti in the two-seat Honda Indy car. That was back in late May of 2019. Late May of 2019, after the New York Auto Show. We were at 75,000 subscribers when I did that. I think some of the special cars, I know that that's something that always people ask, what are some of the special cars? Justin Jordan of Jordan Performance out in Manatee County, allowing me to drive his Mustang, which is the world's fastest in the quarter mile street going Mustang, street legal, insured and everything, does the quarter mile in 6.8 seconds at a little over 200 miles an hour. That was pretty intense. Obviously, all the McLarens, the Ferraris, the F8 Tributo, the 458 Speciale. Recently, we did a subscriber by the name of Joe, his 992, brand new 992 911 Turbo S. Obviously, all the Shelbys, going to the GT500 track experience back last year, and being able to do some of these things, some of these events at different locations, whether it be Texas, whether it be out in California or North Carolina. Just really, really amazing. So many milestones. It really is phenomenal. And thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. And the way I can repay you, besides the content, is some on throttle, right? Here we go, on throttle. Brakes feel good. She is singing today. Look at this. Nice. I love the revs in this thing. Here we go. This car is so unbelievable. Lots of other cars out there I want to add to the Raiti's Rides garage for sure, but there's just something about that 5.2 liter Voodoo flat plane crankshaft V8. Hashtag save the manuals. You know that's what we're all about on Raiti's Rides. It's going to be interesting what the next few years, what the auto industry is going to be like, but definitely we're going to be there and bringing it to you always. But it's just a special moment. It really, really is to know that so many people support what we do here, and I can't do it without you guys. I really can't. Getting a little emotional. I told myself, Joe, do not get all teary-eyed. This is about celebrating. It's about sharing the experience. I love it when you guys and girls tell me that you feel like you're in the passenger seat with me. That's one of the biggest compliments that you guys have given me. And then, of course, all the ways that I have helped some of you not only choose your cars, but also just be able to enjoy cars a little bit more. But if you're ready, I'm ready. All right, here we go. On the brakes. I love this. Look at this. Here we go. Whoa! The handling is so on point. Look at this. Yeah! This is what cars are about. I've said it before, I'll say it again. It's about moving your soul, not just about moving your body. Cars are about moving your soul, and cars like these, unfortunately, the days are numbered where you'll be able to at least buy them brand new. Of course, you'll be able to buy them pre-owned, but it's been one hell of a ride to 500K. I'm trying to think of some of the other amazing experiences. I really think, like I said, just the way that we could bring such a variety of cars, from supercars to regular commuter cars, SUVs, and everything in between. I mean, it's just been super, super special. Obviously, another milestone was getting the Camaro ZL1 1LE. Stay tuned for more content on that. Like I said, I can't do it without you guys. I can't believe it. Joe, stop crying. Stop crying. Where's my towel? I brought my towel here. All right, guys, here we go. One more time for you. One more time for me. One more time for 500K. Here we go. On throttle, yeah! Yeah! Nice. Let her rip. Love this amazing machine. She is one hell of a machine, but we're gonna get back to where it all began. Thank you once again. 500K strong. I'll see you in a split second. Wow, guys, didn't I tell you that was one way to celebrate? Talk about all those wonderful milestones, and then being able just to share the driving experience, no matter if it's my car, press suite vehicles, vehicles at dealerships, other subscribers' vehicles. I want to share that moment. I want you here. I want you to feel like you're here with us, riding along and experiencing that whole sensation and just the joy of being around cars. But this is only the beginning. I know I've been saying that ever since we started acknowledging when we hit 1,000 subscribers here on Raity's Ride, but this is truly only the beginning. Because of all of you, we have many more milestones to reach. But if you want to keep seeing videos like these where I take you for a spin, we could go for a ride in the Camaro, we could go for a ride in the Subaru, or we could go for a ride, of course, again in the Shelby. If you want to keep seeing videos like that, leave a comment in the comment section. If you're new to the channel and you're on your way out, hit that subscribe button. Let's make it to that 1 million mark together. If you are a Raity's Rides family member, you know what it's all about. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you so much for letting me take you on this amazing journey with us. Of course, if you want to help us keep making great content, 2 ways to do it. Become a Raity's Rides Patreon member by clicking that first link. Click the second link, get yourself some Raity's Rides merch. Gotta give it up once again. I know I said my thank yous during the drive, but there's nobody like the camera person that we have here on Raity's Rides, the videographer extraordinaire, Lori, working that camera like a champ, being so supportive, doing all these behind the scenes things. Show her some love in the comment section because she deserves it. Thank you, Lori, for making this moment so very special and for all your hard work. And just like always, guys, I'll see you on the next ride.